Building the future, Engineer Smart Ndem Okpi and Enugu's infrastructure revolution via the Renewed Hope Agenda Blueprint. For years, Nigeria's road sector struggled with abandoned projects, funding gaps, and avoidable bureaucratic delays. Under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renewed Hope Agenda, Nigeria is witnessing a major infrastructure revolution. In Enugu State, Engineer Smart Ndem Okpi, the Federal Controller of Works, stands at the forefront of this transformation. Since his appointment in August 2022, he has spearheaded the rehabilitation and construction of federal roads, overcoming financial constraints, technical hurdles, and logistical challenges to enhance connectivity and economic growth. Under the leadership of the Minister of Works, Engineer Nweze Umahi, new engineering standards have been introduced to ensure road durability, including strengthened subgrade layers before pavement installation, mandatory 60-day vehicular movement testing before final paving, use of reinforced concrete for longer-lasting roads, pre-construction geotechnical and environmental studies, continuous maintenance during construction, enhanced community engagement for smoother project execution. While these policies are transformative, their success depends on dedicated implementers like Engineer Okpi, who ensures their effective application in Enugu State. With over 860 kilometers of federal roads under his supervision, Engineer Okpi has delivered tangible results.
My name is Engineer Smart Ndem Okpi, Federal Controller of Works, Enugu State. I was ratified as the Acting Controller, Federal Ministry of Works, Enugu State in 2022, August. In Enugu State, we have over 860 kilometers of federal road, and a good number of them, the roads is on contract. Different forms of contract. You have the special rehabilitation contracts and you have the full rehabilitation contracts. And when I say special rehabilitation contracts, I mean contracts that are of an emergency nature, that have been conceived because of something that happened to the road to prevent its full collapse, so that the end users can have access and continue to move and do their transactions and business daily. So we have quite a few of them, and we have some major contracts as well. So for the major contracts, we have contracts like the rehabilitation of the Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway, Section 3, being handled by CGC. We have the rehabilitation of the old Enugu-Onitsha Expressway, being handled by Arab contractors. And we have the construction of the Enugu-Onitsha Expressway, being handled by MTN with their subcontractor as RCC. It's being funded under the tax credit scheme. It's a method of finance that was developed by the ministry, because the budgetary provisions most times are not sufficient to deliver those projects. We also have the construction of the old Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway, and that one came into existence because at some point, if the main Enugu Port Harcourt Expressway is to be towed as it has been proposed to, for someone that doesn't really want to go through and pay the toll, they have access, extra access they can use to avoid paying the toll, but eventually they will take a longer period of time. So it's an alternate route. That's what we call it, in case you don't want to pay the toll. The Enugu Port Harcourt Expressway, it's a really long expressway. It extends from all the way from Enugu to Port Harcourt. The section that falls within Enugu is section 3, which is about 122 kilometers. We are very optimistic by second week of March, the entire left-hand lane of Enugu Port Harcourt Expressway will be completed and can be open to traffic.
The path hasn't been smooth, but Engineer Okpi's leadership has been pivotal in tackling persistent obstacles, from funding gaps to insecurity associated with the sit-at-home order by the proscribed IPOB and habitual compensation disputes. Each challenge demanded innovative solutions.
The only challenges I would say at the moment is funding, which is beyond me. Sit-at-home order that's in effect on Mondays, I don't think they have any other issues. They don't work on Mondays and they lose man hours. You can imagine not working a full 8-hour day. You don't really get to achieve much. So that is the challenge I know they are having at the moment.
Engineer Okpi credits Minister Engineer Nweze Umahi's hands-on leadership for the accelerated progress in one hand, and eulogized Enugu State Governor Barrister Peter Ndubisi for his strategic provision of the enabling environment for a hitch-free workflow, while hailing the professional dexterity of CCECC in delivery of quality jobs.
First of all, I would like to say that the minister, being a civil engineer, speaks a whole lot. We're all civil engineers. Ministry of Works borders on civil engineering. So there's no better square peg in a square hole. He understands our language. He speaks our language. He's passionate about the job. So if your boss is passionate about what he doesn't rest on his oars, then you have no choice but to match up to what is given. The way I see it is all about task and target. I am the controller in Enugu State. I have my objectives, I have my tasks, and I have my targets. So the Honorable Minister has put those forward. It is now left for me as a professional to meet them. Because if I don't, that means I am not suitable to be here. So I thank God that he's someone that you can look up to. He's like a general in the army. He doesn't say go, he goes and you follow. So if you understand what I'm saying, I don't need to say much. He's a general. He says let's go while he's going, so you have no reason not to follow. If you don't follow, that's insubordination, and then you have yourself to blame. That is how I summarize it. I can speak clearly and comfortably for Enugu State. I must say that in Enugu, most of our projects, we enjoy full support of the community, the state government, all the stakeholders. They are always there to help us. They are so passionate about improving their infrastructure, both federal projects, their state projects. We're always in synergy. Whenever they have something that concerns us, they come to us. Whenever we have something that concerns them, we go to them and they sort it out. The governor has been, he doesn't play when it comes to projects, infrastructure development projects. He doesn't play at all. Once you raise any issues, a committee is set up, it is dealt with. You don't have any issues at all. You can't say, okay, we raised this issue and it's been there for months. No, it's non-existent with the current governor of Enugu State and his team as a whole. So I give it to him, kudos to him for making our job easy. CCECC, China Civil Engineering Construction Company. They are the ones handling it, and they have been so good. We have been working with them together to make sure that Nigerians get the value for the money that is being expended on that particular project. And anyone that has gone past what they are doing, looked at their job, seen what they are doing, will agree with me that they are in full control of what they are doing, and the quality is much more than we expect it to be. 9th Mile Okpi Road by Arab is a total of 90 kilometers. It extends from 9th Mile is the center point of the road, and it extends towards the old road to the Anambra border, and it also goes from 9th Mile to Okpi border. The total is 90 kilometers.
Engineer Ndem speaks on the enormity of the work and the striking coping methodologies, even as he bears his mind on the impacts of the projects on the economy.
I can assure you that the task is enormous, but then again, as professional engineers, we are equal to the task. It's not by my own effort or making. I have a team of engineers, a solid team of engineers behind me in the field office, even from the contractor side. It's a team effort. We're not here to see who wins the cup or who wins the prize. Rather, we have a collective goal. We have the same objective to deliver a project within cost, within the specified time, and then most especially at the specified quality of the ministry. So behind me, even though you might see me, but behind me I have a team of well-seasoned engineers who are up and doing at their tasks. So that is why it might look as if it's too easy, but it's not. We are always there 24/7 doing what we need to do because we believe in what we are doing. That's number one. And number two, we are professionals. We can't do otherwise. So it's not about me. You can say it's me and my team. And my team comprises my team of engineers from the ministry, the engineers from the consultants, the engineers from the contractor. So it's not a singular effort. So if you try to do it all alone, I bet you will not. You can't do it. But as a team, what I don't know, you may know. And what you don't know, they may know.
With sustained federal support and private sector collaboration, Enugu is on track to becoming a model for road infrastructure in Nigeria. Through innovation, persistence, and technical expertise, Engineer Smart Ndem Okpi isn't just fixing roads, he's paving the way for Enugu's prosperous future. 1 kilometer at a time, the renewed hope agenda is becoming a reality.